guys, wait, which one? 10 here. Here we are with today's, which is Spell a Day. And today, January 2nd, the color of the day is gray, and the incense of the day is cedar. And this is for replenishing breath exercise. Today is World Introvert Day. Most of us are actually a mix of both introverted and extroverted, depending on the situation and our personal comfort levels. Even if you feel you're definitely an extrovert, exploring the introvert perspective can help you practice better boundary setting and self-care. This is easier to do when you're more aware of the energy you're taking in from the world and how you're distributing it. Focused breathing is an easy way to do this. To recharge yourself, take a deep breath in, feeling the external air fill your core. Exhale softly, imagining that your breath is adding a layer to the outside of your body instead of being dispersed into the world. Inversely, if you're feeling overstimulated, take a gentler breath in and exhale in a strong, short burst, visualizing excess and unwanted energy leaving your body and releasing tension. You can repeat either option to 3 times if you need to. And there you go for today's. Now, to show you, these were on, I decorated our card box with them. And that's us. Now, let's see, am I going to whack this just a little? Okay. So here we go. We printed our own. We went to a store that did wedding stuff and got the invitations and the reply cards. And then we came home and did them. Of course, we picked the color and all that. And then we made these with magnet business cards. And then just picked out again the nice font and the paper. And then we had these little hearts. Those were cute. Another one. And then these were people. Well, that's my sister. That we know. My niece. Friends of hubby. I think that's a cousin. My niece. They're my aunt. And they're did everybody say? I don't know. But there, we put all of these in here. So that's basically what this is. And then those that couldn't make it, put nice little notes. And then these were the placement cards that we had at everybody's spot. And these were the 2 things that we had to put them in. And then these were little boxes that we had. And we filled these with jelly beans. Everybody ate them. So it wasn't a waste. We still had some of these left. We may actually still have some somewhere. We did that. And then this is my niece, my sister-in-law. My niece is my sister-in-law and I getting the reception spot all decorated. This was at a restaurant that hubby and I used to frequent. He had mentioned it actually, about getting married in a restaurant, and I said, I don't think so. And then we ended up getting married at this restaurant. It was a family restaurant. It has since been, the daughter took over and she renovated it, and then it just went downhill after that. Basically, that's the card box with the stuff on it. And then here we had the table setting and when people were supposed to sit. This is a box, and I guess not, we didn't have anything saying what it was. It was for people to write messages to us. So that was a failure. And then, of course, the book for everybody to sign. So we should have had something here. So while they were doing that, they could do that. And then we bought this arch thing. So, and there's one of the table settings. Now, the tables were between, I think there's one. Yeah, there's a dark one. We had dark and we had light blue. Oops. On it. I still have one of these mirrors, a square mirror. And then we got the square mirror and this light, this candle. That's from the dollar store. These little votives we got somewhere else. But the candle holder, dollar store. This, I don't know where we got that. And then I colored in the flowers, and then used a stamp that says love on it. So that was that. And there's another one. And then we took these little things that, it's like the hands that you go like this and it makes the noise. These were bells. And that's what they were supposed to whack in the air for us to kiss. We ended up using stuff that you would use at a shower, bridal shower. The bells and the streamers, but didn't care. That's what we wanted. And there's one there of it. And this was our table. I still, that right there, look familiar. Yes. Yeah, and then the blue. We have these. That's what hubby didn't drink. I forget what we had in them, to be honest. But yeah. And then I think I got all these little things at Dollarama or somewhere. And then we had the plastic flowers that you puff up. It's supposed to be for the car. But we put them there. And then here, there wasn't enough of the flowers, so that's how we did them. And then just filled it in with butterflies and that. That looks a little sick. That's me having all the plans there. This is one of these. Words are not coming. Oh, and even here, these are some of the petals that you see up here. And this is just a whole bunch of stuff and things I wrote. Thank you so much to each of you who helped to decorate. Our colors were perfect. Everyone loved it. Candles made the mood as well. There was no better place to have our reception. All the planning, all the work was so worth it. It was totally us. And as you can see, like I said, the streamers, the bells. And then this, as you can see, is dinner at Darcy McGee's. My fam. There. It was a good meal. That's hubby's sister. My niece. They're deep in thought. Everyone enjoyed the food. And hubby and my sister in conversation. And that she actually is not family. She was girlfriend to, okay, how am I going to explain this? When we had a contract downtown, that's my nephew through marriage, the guy that was property maintenance, we got to know him pretty well. That was his girlfriend. We invited them to the wedding. That wasn't too bad. And there you go. What they call that, the stockade? I don't think they have that there anymore. And they no longer offer this, what did they call it? The Ghost in the Gallows. The 31st of December was the last chance you had. So we went on it about 11 times. So we're good. We're really good. My sister was about ready to kill me because you had to walk up all the stairs to the top floor. in there. Yeah, they're going to be turning these cells into rooms to let for people who come. That's the Haunted Walks logo. And then here, I kept everything. What the price was that we paid. Hang on. I'm sorry about that. Okay, they spelt my name wrong. And I went back to my maiden name because I refused to have my ex-husband's name on anything. So I basically went from my ex-husband's last name to my maiden name and then to my married name. They're probably looking at it. How many more times is this woman going to change her name? Legally, I had to do that. So it told I never even read that part. But it has everything here. We arranged a cup and a magnet for everybody. And then this is, she was very good at giving the tour. Very good. There's, these have a bit of a thing. That's my camera bag. Now right where hubby has his hand, if any of you have heard me tell stories about the old gallows, this is where the door was that slammed on one of the employees and broke their finger. Scary, scary. And that's the gallows. It does still work, but they do have a noose there. I don't know if there's a picture of it in this one. And in here, we were in a tunnel that I don't know if they had it, if they finally did open it, but it was a special for that evening because it was Friday the 13th. That's the back of Paul's head. And then there she's saying, and Dave ended up winning a book on the Ghosts of Ottawa, I think it's called. Hauntings in Ottawa. I've had a few copies and I always give them away. What I should have done, because I went to the girl and asked if Glenn, the owner of the Haunted Walk and the author of the book, if he could sign it for him. And she said, well, no, he's very busy. Another time. Not even thinking. I should have told them. They're from out of town. And my sister ended up winning a coupon for 4. So we used that when the friends of the family came. Kathy, her husband, and her sister Bonnie. You've seen pictures of them yesterday. And then this is, I still have this. I think, yep. See, up there. And there's the candles. So that's hubby's parents and my parents. And then that's what, stop it and see what that says. And then there's the wedding dress, which since was put down this past year. Hubby and I put our wedding stuff down in the laundry room. And that's me. This is the bouquet that I made, and that's my family's tartan. And then the hat that I turned into a Christmas ornament. Go down the chute. And that was hubby's. That didn't fit anymore. And the shoes, he wasn't going to wear anything like that again. So yeah, that's my niece. I found this dress here in Ottawa, and she had found the same one. Talk about being connected. And I decided to have my brother-in-law, or my brother-in-law decided? Yeah, I think he ended up deciding to walk me down the aisle. And we hadn't practiced that. So it was kind of like totally forgetting, you know. He walks me up the aisle. He goes to sit down, and I just kept walking. Like I didn't give him a kiss on the cheek or nothing. So there were oops moments, that's for sure. Like even at the reception, I think I spent more time with friends that I had made here than people I'd grown up with or my family. Isn't that horrible? Oh my goodness, that's horrible. And then there we are signing the register. I still have my bouquet. It's up behind me in a plastic bag. There's my beautiful niece. One of my beautiful nieces. And also these flip-flops, I got them at the store where we got the invitations. I just threw mine out this past summer. And that's from 2010. Not bad, eh? And there's everybody signing. And then that's us saying, yeah, it's done. Here we are. Sorry for the glare. I had a perm. Yeah. And then here we are with my side of the family. My aunt, my dad's sister. She had started with Alzheimer's. She wasn't remembering. Sometimes she was remembering who I was and then she wasn't, which is really unfortunate. And then that's us with his side. That's me with some of my my one friend I grew up with who came. And there we are again. There we are outside with my friend Anna. And there we are. Look how young. No gray. And this is Dr. Marguerite Ritchie. This woman received the Order of Canada, and that was before I came here. But I remembered seeing her on TV. And I can't remember what this woman's name was, but she worked with her. This woman was in her 90s. Outstanding woman. Loved her to pieces. I would watch when she'd say she was going home, because she was still working in the building we were cleaning. I'd tell her what it was like outside. I was pissed off at Paul. That would be the guy that was the maintenance, building maintenance, so I covered him up. That's his girlfriend. Stupid things you do. The family picture. Those that were there. And another one. This is a little garden. It's really pretty. It's by the Mug Mansion, I guess it's called here as well. And then my nieces and nephews and my stepson. He was a totally different person back then. Totally different. The beautiful little stamps, little stickers. Look, that even matched. My nails were real. I painted them sparkly silver. And there he is wearing my hat. You guys. And then I just put little sayings through here. I've shown this to a couple of people over the years. Girls getting married, giving them ideas of what they could do. There's that. It was cool. Now all of these places were within close proximity of each other. The church actually was behind the mall where we had the reception. And this place we went to take the pictures wasn't far away. Now these are 2 ice cream cakes. Because hubby said, why don't we have ice cream cakes? And at that time, Dairy Queen was in our mall, so there it is. This was our cake topper. Got that in Tillsonburg. And then we just off the thing said, it's our wedding, let's party. And the pretty sticker and the pretty paper. Hubby liked this one with the splash of color. Yeah, there were some really nice stickers back then. And then this is the table setting that you see that we did. And then my niece was the mistress. I don't know. Anyway, she was the host of the evening. And that's us eating. Our food was very plain because of hubby's stomach. We had chicken. I think it was chicken, mashed potatoes, and corn. And then these were the shoe game. Everybody knows this. You each hold up the other person's shoe, and then they ask these questions, and then you hold up the shoe that you think it pertains to. I don't know what we were saying there, but and there we go. And then there we are with the ice cream cakes. And then who knows the bride and groom? My niece got all this together. It was, what is Drake's middle name? What color are Karen's eyes? What is Drake's favorite sports team? When is Karen's birthday? What is Drake's favorite food? What is Karen's natural hair color? What is Drake's favorite movie of all time? How many siblings does Karen have? Be specific, i.e. brothers, sisters. And Drake, boxers or briefs. What is Karen's favorite singer or group of all time? See, somebody got it right. Who is this? Dave and Laura Bagelsworth? Oh my gosh. What color am I? Brown? It's blue. His sports, I don't think it's the NASCAR at that time. That's right. Dessert. Ice cream? Yes. No, actually, my natural hair color was dirty blonde. And Smokey and the Bandit. No, that's wrong. It is, we just seen it the other day. Eddie and the Cruisers. One brother, one sister. Right. No, what's that? Euro. Oh my gosh. These kids are crazy. Drake after consuming some wobbly pops. I don't think so. This is my niece Sandra. She is pretty light blonde red. Yeah, you can see red in it. His favorite duct tape forever, starring Red Green. Bay City Rollers, yes. There were other ones, but they ended up getting thrown out. I don't know why. And then this was another one, but we didn't end up doing these. She had a hula hoop there too, but we didn't end up doing those. And then that's his sister joking around. And there we go. I didn't know most of the songs. My niece made a CD, and they played it. That was us dancing. Our first dance. And this was our song. Thank you. So put that in here. And then, of course, some wedding wishes. Pat. That was the woman's name. Yes. And there's Marguerite. Oh, that's so sweet that hers is in here. Miguel. Yes, he worked with them. Lisa? I'm not sure. Isn't that bad? Who are these people? I don't know. Oh, that might... I don't know. I have stuff from people I don't know. These are the thank you cards that I had, and then I put the sticker. So some had that gem, and then some had the blue gem on them. And then these were the cards that we got. So I put them in here. some of them from people that weren't going to be able to attend. And then some from the people who did attend. It was a small amount of people, and it was, I think, maybe 35. So it was really nice. That's hilarious. It was really nice. That's such a pretty card. Yeah. And more. Some of these cards really are pretty. And I can always pull out the sheet, of course, and then look and see whose name is on which card and what message they put in it for us. Oh, that's sparkly. I haven't looked at this in a long time. So this is cool that I can now look at this while I'm showing you. And another one. It's just unfortunate that our parents couldn't have been here for this. But my parents got to meet him, which I was very happy. And this is my clan. And this is the rest of the tie. Oops. That was me with the sliding. Yeah, that's our tartan. And then here. Ah, what's this? I don't know. But the restaurant, and see, I kept everything. But, let me get this situated again. I gotta pull this back up. Oops, hang on. Okay, I'm gonna put you over there. The plastic's coming off the back of this. My nail popped off. Terrible. So thank you for coming and taking and seeing our wedding photos. I will be showing the last one that I have is our honeymoon. His sister and her boyfriend at the time, they were going on holidays, and they asked us if we wanted to go, and we said okay. They went to Old Quebec, went to Quebec City, beautiful place. And everybody's saying, your honeymoon and you had your sister-in-law and her boy. We've already been married before. The whole honeymoon thing is overrated as far as we're concerned. We didn't care. We had separate rooms. We had a great time. We loved going through and seeing Quebec City. It was beautiful. So you'll be able to see those tomorrow, and we'll have number 3. When I was thinking about this, as I always do when I'm cleaning the bathrooms at work, I had us on day 3 of January. I don't know. I really don't know. It's only day 2. Yeah, our day back at work. Someone must have had a party after we left, because 3 garbage bins were full to overflowing. And they had moved a couple of tables around and chairs around, and they had put on the fireplace, the light, so they left it on. So I'm taking that's been on the whole week that we were away. So today the chairs that had the things, as you may have seen in that video, on the back of them, like Mrs. Santa Claus and that, I took all of those off. The one that I had on my chair, which was an original Santa hat, that one went in the garbage. It was ripped. But we still, I think, have 4 of those left. And then I took some of the window clings down, which is one thing that I wanted to do. Didn't do a whole lot today because we had vacuuming to do. And that takes an hour for both of us doing the floor. I had the boardrooms, the ones that, one of them that I thought was going to be okay actually wasn't. So hubby did more than I did. Well, more space, but then I had like, how many chairs? 30 chairs in one boardroom, I think, that I had to move. So the boardrooms can be crazy to do. But that was about it. Then he had to go over to the other building because the people that did the waxing of the floor over the holidays ended up waxing a couple of the doors that they wouldn't. I know, a couple of doors waxed, I know, so that they wouldn't open. So we had to go work on them to get them to open. Crazy. So that's it. That was my day. And so everybody was just so happy to be back at work. Well, I don't know, really. No, it was okay. So until tomorrow, ciao for now.